In this video, I'm going to talk about sober living during the COVID-19 pandemic. Is sober living better than a home or a hotel or an Airbnb? When I say home, I mean back in the old environment, the environment that the person was drinking, using, and in their addiction, essentially. So the problems with being at home or a hotel or an Airbnb, there's no structure, there's no accountability, there's no community, referring to like the recovery community, people that are in recovery, people that want to be clean and sober, people that are working a 12-step based program. Isolation, if someone's on their own, they're in a hotel, they're in an Airbnb, they're living at home on their own. Isolation. Isolation is the opposite of human connection. People say that human connection is the opposite of addiction. So isolation is a bad thing for people that are trying to live a new life in recovery. What protocols should a sober living have in place during the COVID-19 pandemic? That's a good question, and another question that we get from a lot of people. So, what should sober livings have in place to promote safety during the COVID-19 pandemic? So, food and groceries delivered by Instacart or Whole Foods. So, if all of the residents are out at grocery stores buying their own foods, going out to eat, that increases risk. We want to limit risk. We want to limit exposure. We want to limit the number of people that are out and about doing things and exposed to potentially the COVID-19 virus. So if food is delivered by Instacart or by Whole Foods, that's a good thing. That's a way to limit risk. Or at the very least, one person is doing all the grocery shopping for the entire home. So either the house manager or the program director or somebody else besides all of the residents. Temperatures taken on a daily basis. That's another easy step to take. And also temperatures taken prior to a new resident moving into the home. Daily and upon arrival. Also, sanitation stations set up. So sanitation stations so that people can sanitize their hands, clean their hands. Also, daily cleaning. So especially the heavily trafficked areas, doorknobs, light switches, any of the areas that are heavily trafficked should be wiped down, cleaned on a daily basis. If someone does display symptoms of COVID-19, of course they are quarantined. They're quarantined in their room. They have a face mask. They're wearing a face mask. And of course, all of the residents and the house managers should be wearing face masks whenever possible and when around other people. Next thing is no tours by professionals. So no tours by just outside random individuals, including treatment professionals. Really, the only tours should be given to people that are potential residents or parents or loved ones of potential residents. And of course, they should wear face masks while they're doing tours. And of course, anybody that's displaying symptoms should not be touring the home. 12-step meetings daily in the home is another really good thing to offer, or Zoom meetings, Zoom 12-step meetings. Of course, in-person 12-step meetings are going to be better for human connection, but 12-step meetings and other options available for 12-step meetings, including in-the-house 12-step meetings. And right now we're in this pandemic, and there is a lack of human connection, a lack of people that are connecting out there. So just whatever the sober living can do to promote human connection, to promote the community, because that community is a family. That community is a family, and they all are working together. They're supporting each other. They're providing accountability to each other. They're doing things together. They're just acting together as a family. And then last thing is that residents coming directly from inpatient treatment is good. It's good because residents that were in inpatient treatment we're essentially quarantined for 30, 60, 90 days. So that's another good thing to look at. That's it.